What's going on, Elegante FX members and followers? Hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're all's hope everybody's trading week has gone has been good for you guys. The trading week is slowly coming to a close. Fridays I usually don't initiate positions, and I did initiate one position today, and that one is running well as of right now. And once again, I just hope everybody had a fantastic week, a good trading week. It was decent. It was definitely a decent week in terms of volatility. Had some really nice volatility across the board. We had very nice volatility in the stock markets. We had very nice volatility in the futures markets, and really like preferred volatility, the way that I would have wanted the markets to move, and even a little bit of unexpected moves, and which I'm totally fine with admitting, but. Shout out to any of the members who are doing good in the chat room, the Elegante FX chat room. We've been issuing watch lists every night, or we did about 3 nights this week, two or three, at least the nights that I was looking to possibly get into a trade, and that was good. Most of those trades, at least through the first one, they did hit. They did hit their take profit levels. Euro USD was a fantastic one. Dollar index and oil were all fantastic. You guys can go back, take a look back there. And see the analysis that was posted there, and that was fantastic. And that's really, I mean, that's a huge thing that you can do too. Is for any of you free members that are out there watching, if as a tool, as an organizational tool, you can have your own watch list as well. Ooh, excuse me. And that it helps me a lot. I know it helps the members a lot too. But every night when you look at charts, type what you're doing. Type why you're looking at that pair. Type why you think there's a possible trade. Type your analysis and type your plan. How do you plan to go through this trade, and how you plan to execute it and stick to your rules. And then if it doesn't go right, you can go back to that watch list and you can look. Okay, what did I do wrong here? What can I do better here? How can I improve? What do I maybe need to omit out of my system here, so that I can come back out on top. And it's a very good tool for reflecting back on your trades to see how certain trades are doing and how certain things what's working and what's not working, really. And it's also just a great organizational tool. But another thing is, we were prepared for every one of these plays. Even the students, we had our first call with our students over, I believe, last night, I believe it was. Wednesday night, we had a great call. We had kind of like a mastermind session where we were talking. We just hopped onto a voice chat, and we have a great app that works fantastically for that. We just where the members can hop on with us, and they can they can talk to us, ask us questions, talk about trades, and really where you can start to apply some of the stuff that you've learned from your course and ask us questions about it, and see really how you're doing personally, and get insight directly from us. So thanks to for the people that joined that call, and if you missed it, seriously, don't miss it again. It's fantastic. It's totally part of your membership, and we enjoy going on and doing that with you guys. And so to talk about the first trade that really we were looking at this week would be the dollar index. Now, I know these candles, when they don't have those borders on them, are kind of difficult to see, so bear with me here. But with the dollar index, I went in strictly, this is also, let's not forget, this is the first real trading week back. We had good volatility, normal volatility, nothing that I wouldn't have expected. And so I go in, and you guys know me. I start exactly with my higher time frame analysis, and we were looking here. And okay, I just noticed we were at the top of this range right here, okay? And I know, so I'm like, okay, dollar index, I mean, depending on how it acts up here, we're probably going to get a move back down, at least down into the bottom of this range here, and maybe even possibly down to here, since we've broken this old high right here. And, you know, I was prepared for that. This was before any of this happened. Okay, and I was prepared for this to happen, and I was looking on my smaller time frame, waiting for that price to form the way that I needed it to, for my entry signal. I was waiting for my entry signal, and my entry signal was very simple. It was a break of this low right here. A break of that low with a decent retracement would have prompted me to get into a possible trade. And so with that being said, that all translates over to what I'm looking at on the Euro USD and most other foreign currencies. So if you look back here on our 60-minute with the Euro USD, this was also on our watch list play. Right here, this was a long trade that I called right here, and I called take profits up at this level here. That's where I was looking to get out, and as you can see, that was hit, and maybe a little bit earlier than that, I believe. I think it was a little bit earlier than that on the take profit levels. And then I did, you know, this is just full transparency. I got no problem admitting this to you. I did stupidly. I'm admitting I did try to go short right up in here due to the fact there was a daily resistance level. However, there wasn't a break in market structure, which is what I like to look for, and therefore I didn't. That was my fault. So mistake was made and learned from here. So that is there's no problem on that side of the market at least. And I think I got stopped out for like a 6 pip or so loss. And but anyways, the trade here, this is by far the best trade of 2017. You know, the entry price was right here. I said, look out for the retracement. I did from this swing low up to here, and it was right on that 618 area. Ooh, excuse me, with that bullish engulfing, boom, and then you get a nice ride up for the entire day, fulfilling this range, no more opportunities. So anybody that got into there, congratulations to you. That was a fantastic play. And more props to the students in there that are catching these trades. Good work to you guys. And that's really what this whole video lesson is about, is the power of preparation and really the value that it has for everybody. Before you turn the charts off at night, whether it be now, whether it would have been 2 hours from now, believe me, you're not going to miss much in the markets, typically. Sometimes they'll get some crazy move in there, but typically you're not going to miss much in the markets, okay? So before you turn off the monitors, type up a watch list, okay? Go look at the higher time frames. Remind yourself of what you as the trader are looking for when you wake up in the morning. So you don't wake up, you know, oh shit, what do I do now? I have no idea what I'm looking at. I need to, and then you get caught up analyzing again, and it's totally unnecessary when you could have had a watch list typed out and ready for you in the morning, so that if your trade does come through like it did here, and then you can get that, you know, you can get your trade opportunity secured and locked in, okay? And then here we put a 2% risk, and then first take profit was up at this high, and then the last take profit was around this area. Okay, now Euro USD is being very interesting, only due to the fact that we've had that's not, no, let me just zoom right back in. And just due to the fact that I wasn't expecting it to go up this far. I was expecting it to hover within this range, and actually we've now started to consolidate, and I'll have to analyze that range here. So members, stay up to date and stay tuned. But any of you free members that are still just sitting on the edge and just, you know, you guys are worried. This is for the beginner that is worried to make the move into trading. Now, I don't mean quit your job. That's not making the move into trading. I'm talking about you start to learn. Okay, this is all very repetitive. The patterns repeat themselves over and over and over and over and over again. They really do. When it comes to price action. Now, indicators, which I'm not a big believer in, those do tend to wear out in due time. Now, yes, some have stuck around and some do still work for some of you maybe, but those do tend to wear off in due time. Price action is never going away. Price action will always be the same, and it will always be here for us to trade. And that is exactly what we focus on at Elegante FX. Our entire team of traders is price action traders. John, me, and Skaggs, we are all price action traders. Okay, that is it. And that is exactly what we like to teach to you. We all have different approaches into the market. And we have a free chat for you guys as well. That's why we like to upload these free video lessons. It's for the people that aren't paid members. But seriously, you got to be in there with us. You're missing out on a huge learning experience without being in there, okay? So remember, guys, the power of preparation is huge in the markets, okay? I challenge anybody to go apply that right now and see the kind of success and see how it helps them in the markets, because I guarantee you it's helped me. Alright, so with that being said, guys, thanks for hopping on to the video lesson. Congratulations once again to anybody who had a good week, really, and solely to the members that caught this trade here. Once again, everybody have a fantastic night, a fantastic end to your weekend, and I will see you guys next week for our next video lesson. Thanks, guys.